What's up, YouTube? Since I have recently decided to retrace my steps back in time to my thrash metal days, basically, I decided I would make a review about a particular band that I remember fondly. They're from Brazil, and they are Sepultura. Now, Sepultura is or was a thrash death metal band. They released the first album back in 1987, I think, or was something like that. Morbid Visions, and then they followed that up with Schizophrenia, which I haven't heard yet, sadly. And that one came in about in 88, I think. But this album right here, Beneath the Remains, it was released on my birth year, 1989. Metal! Fuck yeah! What a wonderful coincidence. So what you have here is basically brutal, fast, razor sharp thrash death metal, with typically the lyrics are sort of your standard standard thrash metal lyrics, basically, but they're kind of broken broken English, which is kind of charming, I must admit. It gives them a bit of their own personality, since Sepultura is Brazilian, and they couldn't I don't think they could speak English very well back in the day, and hence the kind of broken up lyrics, basically. But yeah, I mean, the intro on Beneath the Remains is just it's fucking amazing. It's very atmospheric, and they have other parts in the album which are these where they like kind of interlace the riffs and everything else with these kind of more melodic, soft passages, I guess you could say. And the overall production is very raw, and I just fucking love it. I love the artwork. Yeah, it's fucking amazing artwork, I think, on this record. But this is the remaster, so it's not the original, obviously, because the original was an LP. But yeah, I have listened to it a couple of times now, and I am in love with Beneath the Remains. I absolutely adore it. It's probably Sepultura is one of my all-time favorite bands within the extreme metal genre, along with Death and old Metallica and a couple of others. It's really fun to finally have heard Beneath the Remains, and now that I own it, I am overjoyed. I don't find very much wrong with it, actually. Maybe the lyrics could be the sort of Achilles heel for the album. The lyrics were to become much better on the sequel Arise, actually. But as for Beneath the Remains, I just give it 5 out of 5. The fucking horns up, and because it fucking deserves it. It's you really get the sense that they really didn't care what it was. It was just released in its glorious and like golden age of thrash and death metal, you know, late 80s, early 90s, you know. And it's fucking amazing. It's just the riffs and the solos and everything is just so fucking razor sharp, and yeah, it feels like you're getting punched repeatedly when Igor plays his drums. It's just It's so fucking sick. When you listen to Beneath Remains, you'll feel like you have just been, yeah, you have gotten the shit beat out of you, basically. It's so fucking brutal, but in a good way, mind you, because as I said, they sometimes in certain songs they interlace the actual songs with clean guitar parts or acoustic guitars, strings, so more atmospheric sections, passages, and it's just this great enthusiasm, you know, from the band, and yeah, it's fun to listen to it, because you can really hear that the band are having fun while they were making it, you know. So it's just that rare, which you don't seem to get nowadays, really. Just this amazing sense of, how should I put it, brain freeze, I think. It feels very old school, you know, like back in the days when bands just went their own way and didn't give a fuck about what others thought of them. And yeah, it's amazing. Beneath Remains is an amazing album, and I give it 5 out of 5. And the Hordes, of course. And yeah, this is a classic Sepultura. It's a classic lineup and everything, with Max and Igor and Paulo Jr. and Andreas Kisser. It's a classical lineup. When I think of Sepultura, I think of Beneath the Remains and the Rise, basically that death thrash metal sound that they had back in the day. So stay tuned for my next Sepultura review, which will be of the successor to Beneath the Remains, Arise.